All the apples.
You can call it apples.
Where is the GIF?
I'll be 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no worries.
Take a quick shit. I'll message Jeff right now.
Okay.
Da. How's it sound? Too loud?
Sounds fantastic.
Sounds good.
How about myself?
You sound good.
Good. Did I hit recording?
Yeah,
I can't recall.
You are recording the whole.
Am I? Okay.
Celeste just got up. 1 second.
No worries. Well, what's going on here?
What do you mean?
Wanted me to share the screen. I hit the wrong button. It's okay.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. That microphone is surprisingly good for
Yeah. For a video game mic?
for chatting and yeah, for being a rock band mic.
Yeah. Rock Band 3. When I plugged it in, it had said it was a Logitech, so
Okay, so that's not going to work. I'm just going to get rid of that now.
what's that?
Oh, I was trying to record a solo over the chorus of that Drumception track
Gotcha.
before we started here, and yeah, I can't. My computer can't handle Skyping and that at the same time.
Right. I thought about rebooting before this, but I think I'll be okay. Is that
I don't need to
laundry
reboot. I don't need to reboot it. I just can't. Yeah, just can't do anything.
other than the one process. I gotcha.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm just trying to close out a Cubase here, so it doesn't lag anything down.
Yeah, your feed isn't so bad. It's not as janky as before.
Are you sure?
Ah. Those are like ninja moves, right?
Yeah. I'm a level 12 black belt.
Ooh.
Right?
Uh-oh. Why do I hear myself?
I don't know why you hear yourself. I hear myself now.
Why do I hear... Sean, what did you do?
What did I do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just finished work.
Why do we hear ourselves?
Oh, I know why. Because, well, he's got speakers playing the audio, and the mic's picking it up.
My laptop mic is probably getting you guys.
That's probably exactly what's going down.
Why? What do you hear?
Hearing ourselves.
We were hearing ourselves.
Yeah,
Oh.
want to reduce that echo.
Where is Zijet?
He's putting Celeste back to bed. She got up.
Oh, I see.
God damn son of a bitch. Give me a second here, and I will.
Dude, that stash is so dirty.
It's gross.
It's so gross.
It's pretty disgusting.
Brian's got it going too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There he is.
That's a look.
There's
right
Jefficus right there.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey,
Hey.
It's going, man. What's happening?
how do I
don't
do
know,
better?
I just had a kid
Call
get up
Leo,
with a
let's see.
bloody tooth, and that's always fun.
What'd you
A
do?
bloody tooth, eh?
Yeah,
That's fun.
I woke up and I was playing, and then I hit my tooth and it's bleeding. I'm like, well, yeah.
Walk it off,
happened.
kiddo.
Well, to be fair, I don't believe teeth bleed. But
When they get knocked out of your face, they do.
well, your gums might, sure.
Yeah, it's a new
Hmm.
wiggler we got going on.
Oh, very good.
Is that what Amanda called it?
No, I just sent her back to bed. Just get out of here. Get out of here. Go.
Oops.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, friends, welcome to episode 3
Is it 3?
of. I think so.
Sure.
Fifth
we'll call it
recording, third episode.
We're gonna
Not
we're gonna
including
call it
bonus.
the third official episode. Yeah, why not?
There you go. 4D1.
Or did
4D1P. You know,
4D1P. Thanks, Romil.
that's
That
real
sounds-
dirty.
Sounds super dirty. I love it.
I didn't even think about it when he said. He's like, I just didn't want to type it all out. I was
Yeah.
like, whatever. I was
Four
like,
dip.
the boys love it, so it's sticking.
4 dads, 1 poop. That's what I
Or
think.
dip. It's all that matters. So, look at us being all.
Sean has raised his hand.
Did
Do
you
you have a question?
Yes, sir.
So,
do you have something to say?
Just wanted to see what it did. Curious.
so for those of you that are listening, we're actually on a different platform to record.
Are
We're
we
actually on
recording?
Skype right now, and there's actually a video feed which you can see on our YouTube page. The link will be in the description or the show notes there once it's posted. This is weird because I can see your faces.
Yeah, this is
It's-
totally different.
Oh,
It's
Dude.
it's a little better at the end of the day.
Braden, can you just turn off your camera for a minute?
For a minute or the rest of the podcast?
Well, yeah. That works too.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Thanks.
find the button. There it
Ray,
is.
is that your real background or is that one of the fake ones that they provide?
Oh, this is a blurred one.
How's that,
okay.
Jeff? Is that better?
Oh, totally. Thanks,
It
dude.
says BS.
Okay, no
That's
problem,
awesome.
man. Yeah. Yeah, those are my initials. They're a load of BS.
Load of
Just like my
BS.
entire fucking life.
Oh,
Oh, that's the blur one, huh?
what is? Why do I have 2 Bradens on my screen now?
I don't know.
All
I
right,
got
we're
a couple flying dicks behind me.
that took a whole, I don't know what,
They're
1
fuzzy
minute for Jeff?
dicks.
So I heard a joke from Lauren to the kid this week.
That didn't take long at all.
No, you'll see this in the feed if you watch it. So she goes to Cole. She's like, "What kind of instrument do you see in the bathroom?" Anybody? Any guesses?
What
Oh,
kind of
this is a
instrument?
joke. Oh,
Yeah, this is
Of
a
course,
joke.
it's a joke.
damn. Okay.
Of course.
Uh,
What kind of instrument do you see in the bathroom?
The flute?
A tube of toothpaste.
Ah,
oh,
ah,
oh,
ah.
oh.
So good.
Uh,
I had a pretty good laugh over that one.
that was classy.
Yeah.
That was good.
How
You guys hear my grandpa died?
Oh
I'm sorry to
no.
hear
Yeah.
that, man.
Yeah, I know it was a complication in the hospital. He was hospitalized, and like this kind of stuff really doesn't happen anymore. Like they gave him the wrong blood type, and he faded fast. It was ridiculous. And my parents were there. Thankfully, he was in great spirits, and he was just telling everybody to, be positive the whole time.
Oh, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I couldn't even keep a straight face as soon as you started. Oh.
I was like,
I was
This is
trying
getting
so
dark,
hard
wait.
not to laugh. I know it was. I'm like, I know this is gonna be a joke. I know this is gonna be a joke. This
That's
stupid
great.
bastard, and it was.
awesome.
That was perfect. Thank you for that.
Well done, Jeff.
My emotions are all over the place right now. I don't know how to feel.
I saw the look on your face. You're just like, oh,
I'm not ready for
Oh.
this.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Just
this is only third episode.
just
Like-
no
like
no
solely-
segue whatsoever. Just so my grandfather died.
It was a perfect segue.
yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
good.
Well, they're
That was-
hooks now. We got them.
So first off, we want to say hey to all the people listening. Kiva, thanks for listening. Ryan, thanks for the feedback. To all our friends down in the U.S., happy Thanksgiving. I think that's today or tomorrow, or I don't know what day it is, but it's soon.
I believe that's today. And
Is that
then
today?
Tomorrow, yeah, because tomorrow's Black Friday. Ooh,
Right.
spooky.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. Happy Thanksgiving to all our friends down in the U.S. that are listening or about to listen, or you know what, whatever. You know what I mean.
Not listen.
To all those people that aren't listening, you should listen.
There might be one or two people listening in the States. Who knows?
Right.
I think the
Thank you.
analytics actually said there was.
Oh, really?
There's at least one. There's at least one listener. That may just be a VPN.
That's Dave. That's Dave. That's my buddy Dave. He's like, hey, check out the podcast. He's like, yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
Sweet. We're international now.
There it is.
We're all over the place.
All over North America.
Just straight killing it.
Yeah.
So, what's everybody been up to?
I just finished a 14-hour shift,
Gross.
Oh,
Uh,
bastard.
Gross.
7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and then jumped right into this.
That's all right.
It's my day.
What did I do? I finished my renos in my kids' rooms, so that's
Oh.
all right.
Cool. I just bought a new kitchen.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Is it
Dropped
IKEA?
like- yeah, I dropped like 5 G's on an IKEA.
You're
Business.
talking about that over the summer, weren't you?
Yeah, we've kind of been planning it for a while, and
Yeah.
then we finally pulled the trigger. So we got to do that, and so that's going to be getting here and filling up my garage on Sunday.
You're what?
My I hate damn it, garage.
Garage?
Fuck
Your
You must be from
Garage.
Alberta or something.
garage. I don't know how the fuck do you say it. Garage.
On the roof.
Whatever. My Western Canada is showing. Is that what you're saying?
Albertans don't have too many words, but that's one of them.
Yeah.
That shows your heritage. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, filling up my garage for like the next while, and then until I get a chance to put it together. So.
Nice. Got all the measurements and everything. It's gonna fit in there, okay?
Oh yeah, we actually, you know what? I'm not gonna try and plug IKEA, but you pay them like $80 and they'll plan it with you. They give you like 2 hours with like one of their people,
Yeah.
and then they actually give you the $80 back in a gift card if you actually buy the kitchen.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So yeah,
That's
and it
not
was
terrible.
No, it was worth it, man. Like that guy was like a pro. So
You're gonna install it yourself?
yeah, well, yeah, mostly.
What do you
Hopefully,
Sorry.
huh?
What do you have to install? I guess everything, eh? You just
Everything.
Bust out everything out and
Oh,
jet
yeah, man.
everything.
Yeah. Oh Jesus! Like I'm gonna rip down some walls, and yeah, it's gonna be a pretty big project.
You're not gonna formally ask us to help you on this live podcast, are
Well,
you?
what are you guys doing on?
Before you even ask, I will formally decline.
I'll be washing Braden's beard that day.
Yeah, it's a 2-man job.
It just leaves you, Sean.
He's got enough mustache to do it.
Oh my god. Yeah, it just makes me man enough.
It's true.
You can just sit back and watch, actually. I'll just do it all.
No, I don't want you assholes to help me. I can do it myself.
Done in no time.
Well, that
Glad
was
I could-
easy.
Glad I could disappoint.
Oh, I want to help. That's all I
Not
want.
bad, dude. You're screwed now.
Yeah.
Technology does.
Yeah.
So what do you got slated for this episode here?
I'm actually completely unprepared. I don't
You
have.
had- You had
Any-
that 14-hour shift to think of absolutely anything we could do, and you've got nothing.
Well, I mentioned it earlier, and nobody really seemed to care. We could just talk about God of War because we all just bought it. Well, Ray and I did, based on our suggestion.
Yeah.
Eh,
But you guys
could.
haven't gotten to the like.
You
come
haven't
on.
you haven't got to the good
No.
stuff.
we got to do the review after we're done the game.
Yeah.
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 Seriously,
Yeah.
no, we're not doing this until after because me and Braden are just sitting here looking at each other, being like, they don't know what
They have no idea. No idea.
no
Okay,
idea.
so here's one thing.
He makes me a proud dad, though. Like it makes me want, me
Boy.
want to be
Boy.
better.
Boy.
So
Don't
one thing
be
we touched
sorry.
upon when
Better.
boy. One thing
Shut
that
up,
we were
boy.
talking about when Jeff dropped off the call there is our unfortunately, and the recording sucked for it, was our most disappointing movie that we've watched. And we could just do top one if you want and go from there if you want.
All right, yeah. That.
Because I know my number one recent has to be okay. Something you have to been watched in the last 5 years. How about that?
We're setting all the ground rules here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just something disappointing I've watched in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Now, this is a movie that we thought was going to be good, but turned out to be shit.
Yeah.
Well, like anything from the DCU?
Yeah, that's actually what I said when we talked about it.
We're not bringing up Aquaman because one, I haven't seen it yet, and I know he wants me to say it. Jason Momoa is my moon and my stars. All right.
It's
So
if
you
you,
leave him
haven't
alone.
heard this, it might be in a bonus episode sometime down the road.
This is gonna be all recycled.
It's
Well,
fine. I'm
not so much.
okay with saying it. I'm man enough to admit that, he's beautiful, and
He's-
that's that.
Got weird eyebrows.
Does he though?
You
He's
know,
just
he
got
was
that-
practically
They're just
homeless.
they're just not your type of eyebrows. That's all.
Yeah, I find
He
them
was-
weird.
He was like practically homeless after Game of Thrones.
Was
He
he?
was like living in a car.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Lots of people live in cars.
Tons, like plenty of times.
As far as
It's
people live
like,
in cars
a
listening
mobile
to us
home,
right now.
except smaller.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate mobile home.
It's true. You can
So-
take it through drive-throughs.
So something Lauren and I watched recently I was like, you know what, this is gonna be okay. And then we watched it slowly, and we were slowly
Slowly.
going through it, and we were like, what just happened? Why did this just happen? What is going on?
So wait, you say you watch it slowly. Netflix has that feature you can slow down the playback, can't you? Is that what you mean?
No,
You
we
watch
were-
it at like 0.75.
I think what I'm trying to say is when we watched it, we looked at each other and said, "What the hell just happened?" Kind
That's
of
fair.
Jesus, out with it.
Godzilla, King of Monsters.
Okay.
Disappointed?
I
I can't
hope-
comment because I haven't seen it.
I was hoping for a better movie, but it didn't make any sense to me whatsoever. And I mean, whoever's watched the old Godzilla movies, enlighten me, because I had no clue what was going on. I don't understand Mothra. I was just like, why is this all happening? Why? I don't understand any of this movie at all.
The most I know about Godzilla is that there's a crossover in Magic the Gathering where there's all these Godzilla characters set in the set. So I know there's.
It's like,
there's
I've seen this
someone
guy.
else.
The thing is,
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
was
grow
just-
up watching.
That was just a promo thing for one of the most recent sets. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all playable in standard, I believe.
Well, yeah, they're playable. They're basically alternate art versions of other cards.
Yeah, they're actually pretty badass.
Yeah.
as far as Magic cards go.
Which is very badass.
Oh,
There's a lot of very badass Magic cards out there.
all the badassery in this one card.
Some are more badass than others.
It's
Yep.
true. It's true.
So
That's some are
Godzilla. So is that a movie that was released in the last 5 years, or you just happen to watch it in the
I just
last...
happened to watch in the last one. I think it was released. I don't know.
I think it's a pretty recent movie within the last 2 years at least.
Isn't that the one with Bryan Cranston in it?
No, that was a
Yeah,
different
no?
one. That
Oh.
was a different one. I think that was one of the just Godzilla reboots that happened. Like, I want to say that was within the last 5 years.
Is that the Matthew Broderick one?
no,
No.
that was Godzilla 2000.
With the Green Day. What song did Green Day?
Flowers do a David
Godzilla's
Bowie cover
face.
in that.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I need to check my reference before I say them. I've listened to some of our previous podcasts, and I'm way off the mark on so many things.
Now you understand how we feel.
I need a Jamie. I need another Jamie.
It's true.
or Jamie up before I say shit.
Get a meme checker for you.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Oh fuck. Christ, I can't think of a movie that I've watched recently that was just absolute shit.
One that we were talking about the other night that I kind of wanted to expand on a bit was actually this is longer than 5 years ago, was the Dumb and Dumberer. So like
Yeah.
first Dumb and Dumber was like one of my favorite movies and has been for a long time. And I went to see Dumb and Dumberer and it was a pile of garbage. But anyways, because of that, it prevented me from going to see Dumb and Dumber 2, which did come out I think in the last 5 or 6 years. And that one actually
it was
had Jim
fairly
Carrey
recent.
and Jeff Daniels, but I just didn't want any more disappointment. I knew that I would be disappointed.
Oh,
No, that
It was,
oh,
yeah,
his feelings.
yeah.
Oh,
I couldn't take it. I just couldn't take it.
I'm so
It hurt
sorry,
so
man.
bad.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
bad.
The disappointment in Dumb and Dumber prevented me from being more disappointed in Dumb and Dumber 2. So I don't know if that's cheating or not, but that disappointment spans generations.
Sure, that works. That works for me. Nice and easy.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. One of the movies I was most disappointed with in the last 5 years. I knew it was going to be shit. I knew it was going to be shit, but I was hoping it wouldn't be. Was Death Note.
Yeah.
It was absolute hot garbage.
I feel the exact same way.
It's
'Cause-
like if you turned 2020 into a movie,
No,
it was
is
Death.
that
It was
bad?
Death Note.
Wow.
Are you saying there's death gods around here?
I wish.
That'd be so metal.
I just want to eat chocolate bars now. Did you
Just
did
want to
you
hop up in your chair like
see-
so and
see Death Note or watch it, Ray? Or
No.
no.
That reference, I guess it went right over both of our
Okay,
heads.
yeah.
yeah,
we're done.
probably.
We both got this blank look on our faces. Of like,
Yeah.
Jeff,
Hills and
what you
I
talking
Hills
about?
and I are the manga nerds.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
we binged that a long time ago.
it's not that I don't watch manga. Like the manga I watch is older, right?
Well, you don't watch manga, you read manga, you watch anime.
My bad. You know what I meant.
Hey, Ray,
Hey,
your dad
hey.
is showing.
I like the mangas.
Your dad is showing.
Hey guys, I watched the last mangas last night.
Yo, guys, did you see that last mangas?
It was pretty
super.
cool. KKKK.
But Braden, I'm right with you on that. Because Willem Dafoe was attached to it, it had like a glimmer of hope that
just
maybe
a sliver of hope.
if he wasn't on that list, then 100% you knew it was going to be disappointing, and you couldn't even use that as an example then. But
Yeah.
because he was in it, he had a chance to kind of make it good. And it just the kills in it were great. I love the kill scenes.
Oh, the
The
kills
murders
and
were
and deaths
great.
and all that, they were fantastic. Like
Yeah.
the effects were great. The
Yeah.
storyline was just
It wasn't
just-
really Death Note. It was just
they
kind
didn't flush it out like they should have. It should have been like a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
And that might have saved it.
yeah.
But
Ugh,
you know.
3 hours.
They were like a Lord of the Rings thing. Just
Yeah.
three movies and a prequel.
Stick-
Which
Am I
is
the
also
only-
3 more movies.
Am I the only one that finds now? This is almost sacrilegious, and I feel like, people.
I
are
don't
gonna
like where
hate-
this is going already.
No, but like, do you find that the
Promise
first
no religion.
Lord of the Rings trilogy is hard to watch now? I find it hard to watch now.
What do you mean?
It's just I
Like
don't know.
Fellowship, the
Yeah,
Like
like
Fellowship, Towers,
Yeah.
and Return,
oh yeah, man.
which is the one and only Return, by the way.
I don't know. I found the acting campy. The effects are just seems sloppy.
It
and
didn't
it's,
age well. No, like
no.
with the advent of higher definition TVs, even 4K TVs, it does show its age.
Yeah.
So
And even like the
I
acting's just like
don't
so forced and
I don't
oh,
think I
He's
agree.
He's not acting like a real hobbit.
That's just
Right?
Middle Earth for you. That's just how they are.
Yeah.
Trees
Yeah.
don't walk around like that.
I think that's
Yeah, they fucking do. And guess what? They're not actually trees. They're ents.
Ents, treants,
ants, like little
ents.
No, ents.
Ents.
E-N-T-S.
No. Uncles and ents.
Oh.
The Entwives.
Just-
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
anyways,
they didn't. Yeah, I know. I hear you. Jeff.
They don't need-
I could watch those movies any day of the week.
It's a lullaby for me. I put that on and I'm done.
Oh,
Before they leave
no,
the Shire.
100%. If you need
They haven't even left the Shire yet.
Frodo
Sean's
takes his
out.
first step.
if you need a
Or
movie to
Bilbo
fall
just-
asleep to, like if you need something to help you fall asleep, you throw on Two Towers and just listen to the opening sequence there where you got Gandalf yelling at the Balrog and shit. I'm
You just
like,
throw the
yeah,
DVD
I'm
in.
done. Just
It's an intro movie over
It's
and
an
over. That
unexpected bedtime.
I think we need to cue Saxman again, do we?
I can make it happen.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
But I don't know. The last time I actually did watch through all three of them, I think I read the books more recently than I've seen the movies.
Oh man, I remember trying to read those through while they were out because at the time I was working for a gaming company, and we had made the tabletop strategy game for Lord of the Rings. So I was actually at the movie theater giving away swag, and they
No
let us
shit.
in to watch the movies. Like I think I watched the first movie in the theaters about 30 times, and maybe
That's
paid for it
crazy.
0 times. It was great. But I was like, you know
I
what?
remember you telling me that.
Yeah, it's cool, but you know what? I felt like by the time I got to Return of the King, I was like, this doesn't feel as polished as Fellowship. But I'm a big fan of character development and storyline building and all that jazz, right? That whole at the end where the main character redeems himself, and you know the battle with the ghost and all the CGI stuff. The CGI
Spoiler
stuff
alert.
really turns me off. I'm just like, you know,
If
what,
you
this is not what
haven't seen the trilogy yet, then you're spoiling it for yourself. I don't care. Like there's a time frame for spoiler alerts.
right.
And
We should
that Lord of the Rings is way past that.
What do
Yeah.
you guys think is acceptable as a spoiler alert time frame? Does it depend on the content? Do you think?
I would think so.
I think
Like-
so as
Like,
well.
like how game changing something could be.
Like I'd say less than a year from in mostly all cases.
But I don't want to spoil Game of Thrones for Braden.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! I was
I'm
just
still
about
2
to like
seasons
let one
behind
rip.
on that. I'm still 2 seasons behind on that shit. Fuck off.
That's been gone for a long time.
I understand that, but I am right now formally requesting that you all shut the fuck up about it.
That was hard to not spoil past
Oh.
Monday morning.
I was like, what just happened?
I remember
No.
being in the office and people just
I-
saying, "I didn't see the episode last night. Everybody, shut up. Just
Yeah.
put your goddamn headphones on."
And
if you don't wanna
it's Sean
hear
and I
it."
going typing in.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. Completely. I think like one of the first big movies that had something like that was The Sixth Sense, where it was. I think that's like one of the oldest ones that I can remember. I'm sure there were movies that came up before that had huge twists and everything. Like, so The Usual Suspects had a pretty good one.
Oh man, Kaiser Soze.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Kaiser Soze.
Love it. It's one of my
That was-
favorites.
That was a great turn, but so many people. I don't think that hit as mainstream as The Sixth Sense did. Just how big that was and that reveal, and
That was an M Night Shyamalan run, right?
See,
that was. I think that was his first.
Was
What a
it?
twist.
Yeah, that was a good one. Not
Yeah,
a
that
disappointing
was
movie.
definitely-
I'm not putting that in with a disappointing movie.
No,
Uh,
it wasn't disappointing at all. It had a fantastic twist, but yeah, it had the the major spoiler I guess possibility because everybody saw it, everybody wanted to talk about it,
Yeah.
and then those who didn't see it,
Because you go the whole movie and 99% of people were just blown away. I think anybody that says that they knew are just bullshitters. It's looking for attention.
can't
Full of
bullshit a
shit.
bullshitter.
Fucking, you know what happens when you assume? You
Yeah,
make
you
an
make an
ass
ass
of
of
yourself. I'm not an
Is that all right, Ray?
I didn't
Yeah,
joke.
so I almost spit my water at my computer because I took a swig of water when Sean said that. Fuck.
Was that Dimitri Martin, or did we just come up?
I can't remember who I heard say it originally. I want to say it was a comedian of some kind. But I remember after hearing it, I said it to you, Hills, one day, and I just hit the floor laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. I don't know why I found it so funny at the time.
I still use it all the time.
I constantly use it.
Yeah, it's a new cliche.
Fuck, I use it at work, and the guys I work with, I'm like, you know what happens when you assume, right? Like, yeah, you make an ass out of you and me. I'm like, no. You make an ass out of yourself. Your assumption has nothing to do with me.
Me out of just because it's spelled that way. I have nothing to do with it.
Never asked you how to spell the damn thing.
And Dimitri Martin, Ray, I can't drive past your place without thinking of the Dimitri Martin stand-up. So there's a sign there in your area that says "Watch for children," and then it's such a stupid joke, and it's just "Watch for children." That's a pretty good trade.
every time.
Here's my watch. Give me some.
All right, here we go.
It's such a
Do we get to pick one at least, or you just give one random?
He drops the joke in front of everybody, and it's so quick. Everybody's just. That's a pretty good trade. And then he goes on to his next one.
Yeah. Oh, the fucking the flip chart bit. Yeah. Or how they don't have B batteries because the guy had a stutter. Hey, I'd like some B batteries.
Some B batteries.
Yeah. Okay. What kind? B batteries. Okay. You want some batteries? What kind? B batteries. I just said it 3 times. God damn it.
Dimitri Martin, the guy is so good. His comedy is so clever. If you've never seen him, check him out.
Netflix.
Is he on Netflix?
I don't know if he's on Netflix anymore.
He is. He's got like 2 or 3 of his specials on there.
Really? Are they the ones or are they older ones?
Oh, they're the newer ones.
Okay. I haven't seen any of his content in a long time since we watched it years ago.
Yeah, no, it's on there. It's hilarious.
Nice.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, I might have to check that out. I didn't know he was on there. That's great.
I'd highly recommend, if we're talking comedy specials, checking out Jimmy Carr, either Funny Business or the tour. I can't remember what it's called specifically, but he's got some funny shit.
Okay.
Very, very dry, but fuck. hits every time.
Good.
Jim Jeffries, that guy.
Oh god, I know.
Yeah.
His delivery is so good.
Yeah. And it's just so damn dirty. I love it.
Yeah, I think if he didn't have an accent, it wouldn't be quite as good. But the
It's
accent
true.
just
It's
makes
true.
him be able to say "cunt," and it's kind of cute. Like you say it all the time, and like there's not many comedians that can really get away with it, and he's just known for it.
Oh,
I think he thinks the same thing as well, though.
Yeah.
Oh, 100% he does. And the bit he has about thinking he gave his kid autism. Oh.
So if you guys want to look at the chat here, a couple of things happened, I think, the last couple of weeks. Do you remember when that person did the art restoral of Jesus's face, the artwork, and tried to redraw it?
That was a while back.
It was a while ago.
Yeah,
I did send a link in the chat there. Take a look at this one.
Which
Is
chat
that
are
the
we
Mel
talking
Gibson
about?
movie from way back?
No, this is recently. This is so this is from Smithsonian, the article itself, but the title is
Oof.
"Botched Art Restoration in Spain
Oof.
Renders Smiling Statue Unrecognizable." You got to look at the face from before and after. It is so
How?
good. And you know what? We'll put this in the show notes as well if you guys want to take a look at this. It is so amazing. Like, it looks fine, the picture before, but it looks like you
What?
sanded down the face entirely and then stuck your dick in it.
How is this a thing?
It's like, oh shit, we forgot the eyes and the mouth. Like, put some bubble gum on there or something.
Just imagine the guy that was doing it, and that's how he ended the sculpting. He's like, I'm done. Like, this is good enough.
Well, this
Just,
is fucked.
I'm clearly
so
fired either way.
if you pull up the article in the link there and scroll down, you'll see 2 more examples of just horrid restorations, if you will.
I did see the third one. I didn't see the painting of the girl.
The painting of the girl's so
Look
good.
at that! Look at that evolution. It turns into a mugshot.
Yeah. It's just so bad.
Now she looks like a criminal.
And you know that
Like some
that-
sort of composite sketch.
Can we
remember
put
so at the
this
bottom of the monkey Christ one?
Yeah, that was from like wow.
And just to give you an example of what we were looking at first here, I think you could see
Yeah,
that.
there you go.
Oh my god, that's just
Gold.
oh my god.
So
That guy either got fired or got a raise. Just for being so brave.
Well, I'll tell you right now,
perfection.
it's just top notch. Top notch work. 10 out of 10 would rehire.
If the kid was 6 and did that, like, then that's
job.
not bad. That's pretty good.
Job.
That's not so bad. It was
You did it.
that was a school project. But any
Oh,
other case.
Goodness.
Anyhow.
Oh.
So apparently that field needs some new artists.
yeah, you could say that. Because I don't think I could call any of that art.
If you squint really hard,
Ugh. I guess if I took the glasses off, maybe.
yeah, maybe.
But holy shit. Terrible.
What else we got going on?
Anybody buying anything for Black Friday? Anybody got some Black Friday plans? Or did we all already get it?
Oh yeah. As
Well-
an added note, because of Jeff, mostly because of Jeff, we all bought the games that we were talking about.
Well, you guys bought God of War
And Horizon.
and Horizon. I bought Horizon, and then I think we all bought Borderlands 3 on top of that.
Yeah.
So,
So-
all for $10 a pop.
Pretty
Why the
sick
fuck
deal.
not?
$30 for Jeff's like top 5, pretty much.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And for those of you that aren't dads yet, this will happen to you because you'll never get a game that's brand new ever.
Yeah.
Never.
Never.
Except
You
for
wait till-
Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk.
Oh, you
Jeff's
know
gonna
what?
miss the next few
I-
podcasts.
Oh,
I-
dude.
I'm pretty sure the
I'm
only
taking the
games
day
that
off
I'm
on the
gonna
10th.
Yes.
get. You're
I-
taking what now?
I'm taking the day off on the 10th.
It's gonna get delayed again. You know that, right?
It's not. It's not.
They're gonna
To
push
be
it till
honest-
after Christmas.
Fuck off.
Oh no, don't.
It's gonna happen.
I'm
Deep
so
breaths.
tempted to buy that game, but I'm like, I
Oh,
can't afford
dude.
it.
Dude.
You could just wait like 6 months and it'll drop in price like half.
It's $10
Be
bucks.
It'd be like 40 or 50 bucks then.
So let me just understand, because I've only seen one trailer for Cyberpunk 2077. This is just a storyline, or is there an online mode as well?
Online's coming in about a year.
So the game's not ready yet.
No, it's just the it's
Like pretty
It's
much every game that comes
definitely
out
getting
these
delayed.
days.
well, it's the same thing like
every
a
game
Rockstar
comes out now unfinished, and then they're like, "Hey, we'll just
Keep
make a
on throwing
patch later
DLCs
on."
at you.
Yeah,
Here's some
or
DLCs.
we'll make them pay for the DLC. It's like Kingdom Hearts 3. They want me to pay $40 for DLC that should have been in there. I'm like, no, No, it's not going to happen.
You didn't.
So
It's
I
going to be
didn't.
like the GTA though, where you get like the online mode for free, and you get like there's like 2 or 3 DLCs that are going to be for free as well.
now, Jeff, if you want to explain what the premise of the game is,
Sure.
that'd be cool.
So it's initially based off of Cyberpunk, which is like a tabletop RPG.
Yep.
Came out in the late 90s, and then Cyberpunk 2020 that it came out, I think, in the later 90s. Basically, dystopian kind of future where you're in one of the last mega cities called Night City. It's run by, huge corporations, and then you have like these street punks and like a lot of street crime. And then outside of the city is a ton of, basically a wasteland where people live in like clans and stuff like that.
Cool.
And then where this game comes in, you pick which background your character wants. So you can be a street kid, a corpo, or a outlander. And then you have like a preamble to get like basically into Night City and to kind of get the storyline going. It's, from what I understand, because I've been kind of keeping up to date with this one, it's a lot slower paced than what a lot of people think. Like they want to go in, and if you want to just go in and play this game and shoot shit up with cool futuristic weapons, it's a little bit of a slow burn because it has actually a lot of that RPG element built into it. So you're doing a lot of interacting with NPCs, or, making choices that change the storyline kind of thing. And then you're going in with futuristic like cybernetic augments and cutting people's heads off and shit like that. So it's fucking cool.
It sounds pretty cool, and you know what? I dare say that if they're successful enough to do the online version, it'd be like a cyberpunk version of WoW. Hopefully, like I like the idea of dystopian futures,
It sounds
and
like a Mad Max or something. I don't know
Kinda.
if that's accurate.
yeah, kind of. Absolutely. I mean, the cybernetic part is probably the only differentiation between the two, right? But I think the idea is promising, and I like that whole theme. It's dark,
Yeah.
so
And it's cool. Like you can like if you want to play, it's not like a class-based game, so you're not picking like a gunner or a stealth fighter or anything like that. You can kind of go into any individual tree. So you can be like a stealthy hacker. Like you can actually hack people's like cybernetic implants and like make them shoot themselves or something.
no way.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's some really cool hacking stuff. Where
That's
did
cool.
Sean go?
What is Sean doing?
I don't know.
I think he's doing a thing that
Touching
he doesn't
himself?
want to be filmed doing.
Is he
Oh.
sweeping? Hold on.
Can we-
Can we listen?
Are we,
Can we hear?
are we just gonna listen? Are we just gonna listen in?
Where'd he go? Fucker just walking away from the conversation.
I think he's coming back.
Guys, look normal.
Stop talking about him.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
talking about a thing and
Yeah.
stuff, and yeah,
Quests and,
Keanu
So-
Reeves, yeah,
Yeah, Keanu Reeves
Yeah.
is in it.
and apparently this game
Wait, we're
is so
talking Keanu Reeves?
yeah. Oh,
Oh, wardrobe change.
Wow.
Oh my god, it's fucking furnace down here. They get changed and didn't want anything to get exposed on the cameras, so I just shut
I'm
it
not
down.
wearing
hair.
any pants.
No,
Is
you're
everybody
saving
else-
that for your OnlyFans, right?
Is anybody
Right.
wearing pants? Like all I could see is your nipples and up. No point for pants. got the guys. Got them going.
If you guys could keep doing that for about another 2 minutes, I'll be done.
Love this album.
There you go.
Anyhow,
What's that?
I just needed to cool down. Oh, is Amanda watching the video here?
No,
Just
she
for
can't
your eyes
stand you
only,
guys.
Jeff. I don't blame her.
So yeah, that sounds
Don't
pretty
let Any
cool.
of
I
our
think-
wives stand any of us.
oh man.
But here we are.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for the game. I want to buy it, but I can't pull the trigger. I just don't know what it is. I think it's just the $80 price tag.
$79.99.
I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's fucking $80 price tags.
Right.
Games are expensive these days, and they're always unfinished. So
No.
I have yes, they're
There's-
always unfinished. If
There's
they were
so
if
much
they were,
incentive to hold off.
yeah.
There's a million games out there to play. They're gonna go on sale. Like we just bought 3 of these games for $10 each, and they're gonna be finished by the time you start playing it.
We just got Horizon Zero Dawn, the complete edition, for $10.
$10.
$10. Like,
I'm curious about that because usually single player games don't capture me, but I mean I've heard enough rave reviews from you guys, or mostly from Jeff, really, as far as giving it a try at least.
I've heard nothing but good things about this game,
perfect.
and from the 10 minutes, from the 10-15 minutes that I played the other night, it's fucking gorgeous.
Like the game is $30 to buy on the PlayStation, which isn't a bad price, but I've been checking it for like 6 months for the price to go down because I knew that it would. And then as soon as it was $10, you have my copy, don't you, Ray? You've got it.
What?
You picked up my copy?
Yeah, I'm holding it here. It's with your beef jerky.
Chief Berkey.
Chief Berkey.
We'll come and get it soon. I
Sure.
gave you the money, so you can't open it.
I don't think that's gonna stop him.
God damn it, Hills.
I didn't know when I was gonna bring that up.
Right? Yeah, I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it, and there it was. You son of a bitch! You owe me a Jace, you piece of shit.
We're not ready yet.
Wait, hold on. What exactly happened there? I just, you know what? Oh,
I think it's a good time, Braden. You tell the story so well.
Yeah.
There's a story behind this.
So there were a handful of years ago, I was working at a t-shirt shop in downtown Kitchener, and Hills was coming to pick me up so we could, go hang out and play Magic and shit. And he said he was going to stop by the comic shop around the corner to pick up some cards. And I was like, well, could you grab me 2 packs of World Lake while you're there? And I'll give you the money as soon as I'm done, because I won't make it in time before they close. And he's like, yeah, sure, no problem, man. And then
a good friend like that.
just as I'm about to close up shop, he walks in the front door. Biggest shit-eating grin on his fucking face.
I was so happy.
I'm like, what the fuck did you pull? What did you pull? And he's like, I just pulled a Jace. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? That's amazing. Where are my packs? I opened them. Wait, what? It's like, yeah, I bought myself like a fat pack and I didn't get shit from it. So your 2 packs were just sitting there. So you hadn't paid me for them, so they were fine. I opened them and behold, there's Jace, which is like $150 card at the time.
Yeah.
Not sure what it is now, but it's probably still around that. But fuck. So I was so angry, and I'm still pretty pissed about it.
As this is my most recent birthday gift.
Yeah.
owe me 1 Jace, bitch.
You owe me a Jace, you bitch.
Sorry, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not my proudest moment, but definitely one that I will never forget. It was,
no, I'm surprised. I'm surprised we stayed friends. I'm surprised we stayed friends.
I'm actually gonna check
how much it is. How much it's worth.
Yeah.
You've since sold that card, right?
I did sell it, yeah.
Thoughts.
Yeah. I had to
So
pawn that off a while ago. So it looks like it's going for like $70-$80 right now.
Still.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think when I pulled that was just rotated out of standard, and one of the most.
It had just gone out of standard. That block was taken out pretty recently at that point. But I was not very pleased to say the least. But I don't think I'll ever forgive you.
I'm not looking for forgiveness, so that's
Oh,
completely
I'm
fine. That's
I'm fully aware you're not looking for
Yeah.
forgiveness. You're a piece of shit, and we all know it. So,
I got a nice koozie out of it too. Win-win.
It's like you
I guess
rewarded
so.
him for being a dick.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow,
Speaking of things you owe me, you still owe me a copy of fucking Super Mario RPG.
somebody
Super
does.
Nintendo. Wow.
Somebody does.
Yeah.
You had it
Assholes
out
swiped
at
it.
your place and got swiped at a party or some bullshit, but
Yeah. It's
Super Mario RPG.
Super Mario
Oh, yeah.
RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars.
Game is
such a
brilliant.
great game.
Is it?
Such a great game.
Amazing.
Super Nintendo, bro.
Yeah, just one of the best. Like I can go back and play that game. I usually go every year to play that game. And Braden had an original copy of it, and I borrowed it. And somebody, yeah, somebody must have swiped it.
Mr. Stark.
Yeah,
Those things are going for mad bucks now too.
I think they're about 100.
They were going for mad bucks at the time as well.
I remember about $120 at the time. Those were upon afford. I don't know what they are now, but I'm
I
sure
have
they're
no
just going
idea what
up.
you guys are talking about.
Just Super Nintendo cartridge of one of the best,
RPGs.
one of the best SNES, maybe one of the best RPGs of all time.
It was basically a Mario RPG made by the people that made Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
Oh, no way.
yeah,
It was unbelievable.
yeah. It was
They
made
had
by
this
Square.
cool like combo battle system, whereas like each hit you made, if you pushed an extra button, you got an extra hit out of every
Yeah,
attack.
The
But
timed
the timing
hits.
was awesome. Oh man.
Yeah, timed hits, timed defense, kind of a staple that played in a lot of those RPGs going forward, just to be a little more interactive with the battle, because it was still turn based, but like Final Fantasy turn based was basically you pick your action, you do your turn, and then you
Yeah.
weren't engaged in the combat anymore.
Hmm.
But with the RPG Super Mario, you'd at least be a little engaged, and then like the Mario and Luigi Superstar games after that all kind of followed that suit.
When did that game come out?
95.
90s, yeah.
Yeah.
90s.
Easy.
What was I playing in the 90s? I was probably playing Call of Duty.
Was Call of Duty even around in the 95? Like,
So
That
Uh,
was before PlayStation.
was like- it was like
This was
Super Metroid.
pre
You're playing, like,
pre
Mech
PlayStation.
Warrior.
I was busy. I was a PC gamer back then, so maybe I was playing the first Fallout, the
Yeah,
hex
that's-
based one.
That's like
Excellent.
the first Fallout. That's like the first Diablo.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember playing a lot of Fallout, a lot of Diablo, mostly Diablo.
StarCraft.
StarCraft.
Okay.
Oh yeah, a lot of StarCraft.
Did
I
that.
want to boot it up right now. We can have a have a match.
Oh
Terrible.
god, no! I'd have to reinstall that thing, and it would not work on my laptop.
StarCraft 1?
Oh god, no!
You can probably play it on your phone,
Play it on your toaster.
No,
your toaster.
it won't work. It won't work. I promise you.
I played that so like for I don't know how, even through my college years, we would play that till 3 a.m, 4 a.m. against all those Korean kids and get our asses handed to us all the time, and then have like our first class at 8 a.m. over in the lecture hall, and we were just sitting there half awake, trying to pay attention to computer science class. We're like, "Yo, did you see that reaver drop move he did? Yeah, we'll watch the replay after. It's crazy."
DT drop.
Yeah,
Silver Rush.
yeah, that was
Six
my
ring
move.
rush.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
just
easy for me.
All or nothing.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I roll with any game, I guess.
Yeah.
Zerg is
But
where
we've
we're
got a
at.
bunker. I'm out of here. Game over. Game over. There's a fire bat. I'm toast.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
Fire bat and a medic. Kills unlimited Zerglings. Anyways, that's it's taking us down a dark path.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Mario RPG was a good one.
I just looked it up, and it's going for roughly $80 at the
Okay,
moment.
interesting.
So-
I wonder if the SNES Classic brought down its value a bit because it's packaged in there with the 20 other games.
Oh,
It might have, but I doubt it. Just mainly for the for the physical copies, they don't usually devalue that hard
Yeah.
because of digital availability. Some of the ones that are like fully packaged with box and fucking manual and all that jazz, those are going for 200 plus, but
Sure.
just the cartridge itself is going for about 80.
I had this one called Evo Search for Evolution. It was a Super NES cartridge, and
I
it was
played
a
that one.
super unique game, and not many people have played it. So I'm actually
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah.
And
heard about
you start out as a fish, and then you eat things and get points, and you get evolution points, and then you can
Yeah.
pick like new fins and horns and stuff, and eventually you turned into like amphibians and dinosaurs and shit like that. And there was a secret
Right
way to
on.
become a human. Anyways, the thing is dropping right now for like $250, cart
Damn.
only.
Did you have the cartridge?
Jesus.
Holy shit.
No, but I think I know who has it.
Let's get him.
Andrew.
Classic Andrew.
Classic Andrew.
That
If
would-
you're
those
watching,
cartridges.
you're probably not. Yeah, no, I'm
Like,
gonna
subscribe, and click that
I'm-
bell.
I'm gonna
Except you,
I'm gonna
Andrew.
say he's the custodian of my Evo game. So
Okay.
Custodian.
Hey Jeff, have you
Wow.
played that? This might be a little too old for the other two guys here, but do you remember XCOM?
heck yeah. First
Yeah.
XCOM,
Yeah.
Let's bring that up.
Never played it, but
that game was tough as
Oh my god,
nails.
but I played that so much. Like I
Oh,
was,
the wolf
we
on
were
the
kids
cover?
back then, right?
Oh yeah.
We had unlimited time just to play this, and you're just sitting there. I was like, how do I do this? So if I move this guy here, and then use my turn here,
Yeah.
and I fire off my missile, I blow all my guys up. So we'll just turn that back a bit.
Right? Did you ever you played the new ones?
I saw them on the PlayStation Store, or even on the PlayStation Plus, or PS Now rather, and I didn't want to touch that nostalgia.
Is
Seriously,
that
play
part of
them.
the same series?
Play them. Yeah.
Those
They're
are from the ones in the
from-
early 90s.
yeah. They're
Oh,
amazing.
I
The
thought
new ones are phenomenal.
those. Yeah, I've heard that. I thought that was a brand new franchise. I didn't know that was from back then. That's crazy. That's a continuation of the ones in the 90s?
No,
Or-
it's more of a reboot.
Okay, okay.
Maybe I'll check it out.
That's really cool.
You would really enjoy it. Like it has a lot of that nostalgia. They've updated the system, so it's a lot slicker.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's if you like. I wouldn't
like I
even say
love that series.
Cannot
I
get
did.
into tactics.
it's good because like I like strategy games, but I hate micromanaging resources. So
Right.
this it's perfect. So you have your only resources are like the soldiers you have.
Right.
And like your ability to recruit them. So you can build up your base and do that. And then you kind of upgrade your soldiers so the heroes are persistent throughout the thing.
Yeah,
Oh, it's yeah, and then the battles are awesome. But yeah, if your hero dies, he dies for good kind of thing. So it's a
That
It's like-
the first one, I think, won Game of the Year when it came out in
It did.
maybe 2012 or something. Could be
something
wrong.
like that. Yeah, they're phenomenal games. Check them out.
it was really, well, even from what I remember, it was really well built. It was a robust system, right? It was a lot of fun too, just playing and blowing shit up and blowing up aliens and shit.
I've tried so many times to get into tactics games, and I just cannot do it. I want to so bad. There's so many that I want to play, like Final Fantasy 12, Revenant Wings. I want to play it, but I just can't get into the tactics part of it. And I wanted to try. I tried XCOM a few times and just can't do it.
yeah, Revenant Wings was an interesting game to get into. It was a little tough, just due to the fact that it's one of those build up your fucking guys and send them off over and all that shit, and it just not exactly my thing. Did play it, enjoyed it, but it was a tough playthrough.
Shining Force was really good for that back in the 90s. It was for the Genesis. Shining Force 1 and 2. Those are
I gotta look
Yeah.
that up.
I think that's on the Genesis Classic.
yeah, and you can actually get it on I think Android now and stuff. So you can actually get the originals. And yeah, they're a ton of fun to play. They're kind of a low barrier strategy game.
Okay, a lot of those Sega games got ported over to
Oh
Android.
wow, look at those graphics. Those graphics are great.
Oh yeah. And
Love
there's
it.
like it's the one interesting thing about Shining Force is you can upgrade your heroes, like they can kind of evolve.
Yeah.
And it's neat because I think you could almost say Pokemon took this kind of thing where if you give certain characters a special item, if they evolve while holding that item, they evolve into something brand new.
Oh, right on.
So
This reminds me of Final Fantasy 1.
no.
The sprites.
Yeah.
Oh, the sprites.
Sprites.
Anyways.
It reminds me of playing Picross or Picross. How do you pronounce it?
Picross?
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 I think
I don't
it's
know.
Picross. I was playing some of that Konami one earlier today. I was just blazing through like 4 or 5 while I was on lunch.
Nice. What percentage you at now?
I think I'm just under 40 at the moment.
Oh, is that puzzle game you guys are playing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Konami one that has all the characters from their old games. So you basically fill out this puzzle and you make what Centipede, is it Strider, I think might be in there. Why is it? All the names are eluding me now.
Yeah.
I think Jeff.
Yeah,
might
I'm
know.
sitting at
Bubble Bobble.
39.8.
Yeah,
Mega Man.
Oh yeah, a lot of Mega
Mega Man was
Bomberman. It
Capcom.
was Bomberman.
Bomberman.
Bomberman. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm at like 60% done those now.
Oh,
Burn
here's a
through
game
it.
that was from the past that I haven't seen a good remake of. Do you remember Sierra Online?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Leisure Suit Larry in the
Yeah.
Land of the Lounge Lizards. There's
They did
Space Quest.
They did a Kickstarter a while
they?
ago. Yeah. There was like it was like one of the first big gaming wins for Kickstarter was the Leisure Suit Larry reboot.
Here's the funny thing.
There's so many
didn't-
of those.
I learned so much from that video game. I was like, what is going? We can do what? Let's try this. Type in that command. Oh, did that work? I was like, look, it's a giant sensor thing and it's going up and down. And oh my God, they're doing something.
My dad played that when I was like 8. What is this? It's like, is this like King's Quest? It's kind of like King's Quest.
Same company.
Similar premise. You can play Indiana Jones. Not this.
Oh, that game, Indiana Jones, that one, the LucasArts one, that was amazing. Was it Search for Atlantis or something like that? Phenomenal game.
I don't think I tried that one.
So I just love those point-and-click adventure games.
Yeah.
It just brings me to another place.
Oh yeah, that's up there with like Monkey Island.
Monkey Islands.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if it was consistent with the Monkey Island games because I've never played those ones. But if you fucked up early in the story and you're at a certain point, you can't go back and fix it.
Wow.
I remember playing Space Quest 3 and then getting to a point where I needed an item from like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago and being stuck and going, fuck, I have to find a save game that's as far back so I can get that item to get past this part where I die.
Yeah.
Hugo's House of Horrors. Let's play
Who's
that
Quest?
I never played that one.
I
Hugo?
never touched it.
one. Jeez. That was my childhood.
No,
I played a lot of
that reminds me of that reminds me of a fucking DOS game I used to play, Sherlock Holmes and Jack the Ripper.
Nice.
Basically a point and click mystery game, obviously. But there was always one point where I got and I couldn't get past it. There was some clue that I needed to find, couldn't find the goddamn thing. And I never finished the game.
But you know exactly that spot in your head, and it's always there.
It's always there.
Doesn't that make you want to like load it up and like play it again?
Like,
I have the disc. I can download a DOS emulator because it ran on DOS.
like, I'm a grown fucking man now. I can figure out where this goddamn key is.
And I'm sure I will attempt to find a fucking guide for it online and fail miserably because I'm sure the game was not very popular.
Do you remember back in the day when there wasn't Google and you had to buy the strategy guide?
I did that with all the Final Fantasies for the longest time, and I had a collection of them. And then it got to the point where it was like, I have all of these books that I never fucking open. I need to get rid of these.
I just remember going to school and talking to friends about getting stuck in the Link to the Past.
Oh, fuck
Like
yeah.
figuring out where heart pieces were and like there's an item there and just going through that.
Yeah.
Like I watch my kid Cole, and he's just playing, and he's like, "Yeah, I know about that. I watched the YouTuber on that one. There's a secret gnome over here. You can get 20,000 XP. You just need to go there." But right at this point, you know, at 2:13 of the video, you could look there and check it out. I'm like, dude, you are spoiled.
Spoiled.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
spoiled. I'm like, you are
Back
so
in my
lucky.
day,
Back in my day, we had to talk to our friends. We didn't even know if they were reliable.
we had to put on the rotary phone and call them up.
And if you dialed halfway, you fucked up and you had to start over again. But you got to hold down the hang up button long enough so it actually has a dial tone.
We had to wait like 10 seconds for the 0 to come all the way back. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Well, we're
Rotary
aging
phones. I remember
ourselves.
those.
But seriously, does it drive you nuts? Like when your kids watch people play video games online and they're not playing the games themselves? That drives me bananas.
I
That-
did until I started doing it. Yeah.
And just to draw a parallel to this, is it's like watching Renault shows and not doing Renaults yourself.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's fair, and I
don't do that
don't
either.
watch those.
much. Yeah, I guess, yeah, like if you take that even further, like I watch people play hockey and basketball. It's like we all watch people do things that we're not
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, to
But I
be
think
fair,
like
I
the
do watch a
barrier
lot
to
of
get into
guitar
video
videos.
games is so low.
It's is that the line? Like video,
That's-
it's
Video games is a low bar.
I
unless
still
you-
don't understand the appeal of watching somebody else play a video game instead of playing the video game yourself.
Yeah,
It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
I tried to get into Twitch and I'm watching these. I'm like,
That's
Eh.
hard.
It's
I
can't,
real
do it.
hard.
like some of the D&D ones I like the D&D ones, it's a bunch of nerds talking about nerdy shit, and I don't know, that gets my goat. Like, yeah, it gets it hard.
What's that? There was a podcast that Sean suggested, the D&D podcast, and we listened to it for hours on end at work. What was it called?
Drunks and Dragons.
Drunks and Drunks and
Is that
Drunks.
it?
Yeah, I think so.
Those
Absolutely
guys are
hilarious.
awesome.
They're
I've heard
that.
so funny.
They got really popular. Don't go
Speaking
listen to
of-
them. Finish this one first.
Finish this one. Once you're done with this one, then you can switch over.
Check it
Yeah.
out.
But
Totally said it wrong.
speaking of Dungeons and Dragons podcasts, there was another one here that a friend of mine told me about. I can't remember the name of. Here it is. Bombarded
Okay.
is the name of the podcast, where it's a bunch of musicians playing Dungeons and Dragons, and they're all bards.
Obviously.
God.
They're
yeah.
all bards.
Bombarded. I get it.
And they end up for every one of their campaigns, they end up writing a song to
Nice.
go along with it.
That's
So
actually kind of cool.
That's a wicked idea.
That's pretty funny.
it's pretty rad.
But a 4-bard party? Oh man.
I got this one, guys. I'll talk to the bartender. You guys stay back. I'm,
All right, I'm doing
the talking.
tune my
where's the wenches?
Here comes Venti.
tone deaf bard.
Okay.
Oh, is it
Oh,
ukulele time? Hold on, 1 second.
Apparently.
Oh, here we are.
Key you playing in?
Whatever key it's tuned in currently.
I don't even know if this tuned. Nope, not tuned.
Oh, yeah, no.
No, that's a definite no.
Jeff's gone. This is a show for 3 bards, not 4.
All right, bye, Jeff.
3 birds and I think he's taking off his shirt.
So he's the dancer.
It was completely worth it for that bit.
That was awesome.
Ford has the 3 ukes.
4 Teds, 3 Ukes, and
Goats
Jeff.
Jeff.
Thanks.
and an IKEA kitchen. Oh, there it goes.
There it is. There it is. At least they're soft on your hands, right?
Yeah, they're fluffy.
Lofi.
I like a good fluffy cack.
Is it gummy worms or is it pipe cleaners?
Oh.
Well, I don't know if they're gummy. Jeff,
think
have a taste and let me know.
That's too far.
Hand jobs only. No mouth. Oh my god. I don't think I can unsee that. That's
My insides are
No,
crying.
but I'm pretty sure we need to cut that bit out and throw it up on the OnlyFans.
that needs to be a new art cover.
Right on. Just a screenshot of this.
I'm glad I'm able to serve the greater purpose, not the cocks.
One for you. One for you. One
dog.
for you. One hot dog.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What did we talk about for an hour and 10 minutes?
Video games.
There was a lot of video game talk and just a lot of rambling.
Yeah.
You know what
Uh,
show that disappointed me when I watched it? And
back to the disappointing.
Back
You know-
back to
Oh yeah,
this.
this is.
Yep,
Oh yeah,
go
it's
on.
Jeff's turn.
Got off track there
Right.
for a second.
but
Yeah.
not a movie. It was because I will only watch awesome movies. So
Does it
it
become
was.
awesome after you watch it? Or
I have no idea. It's
how does that happen?
some sort of odd phenomenon. But fucking, I know you guys watched this one too, but I just couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. It was painful. Is Sons of Anarchy.
I couldn't.
can't-
Well,
I watched half an episode.
Oh my God.
I hated getting through season 2, and my wife bugs me still every other week to watch it because she wants to, and I
Oh,
cannot do it.
like it is horrible, right? Like the acting is shit.
It's so predictable.
so
It's just such a bad game show.
I binged it. I binged it after it had, like, just after it had finished, and I think it was in one of those times where I had absolutely nothing better to do than just watch a couple episodes of something before bed after I got home from work, and that was that. And I think, just I kind of just glazed through it. I don't remember most of it. There was a lot of good, shit in there,
Yeah.
but
First season was really good.
yeah,
First
I
season's-
don't think it's one of those shows where I'm like, fuck yeah, you have to watch this.
Yeah.
And I've had
It
a lot
was-
of people say that though. So many people that have watched it have just
Yeah.
been like, it's the best show ever.
And remember
my
that when it was
brother-in-law
out?
Brian is on his third watch through of it now, at least.
Why?
And like all the people wearing all the
They
clothes
watch
and
Game of
shit,
Thrones.
like the hats and the jackets
Yeah, what are they
and
doing wearing
everything.
clothes?
Like seriously, like I don't know, man.
It was
I'm like,
when I was working at that t-shirt shop where, Hills just fucking destroyed my life.
Oh, throwback.
Yeah, callback.
I call that.
That was one of the biggest items that people would come in asking for is fucking Sons of Anarchy shit.
Right.
I just couldn't understand it. I had never seen the show at the time, and this was back in fucking what 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
I
this
couldn't get
going on?
through the first episode. I was just like, none of this appeals to me right now.
Yeah, like, I get the appeal to, the whole biker gang versus biker gang and all the, all that shit and whatever, but I don't understand the the draw to wear, the leather vests with the fucking patches on the back.
Right.
Like you're part of a biker gang. You probably don't even own a bike. And you're
Bi-
wearing this
bicycle
biker
gang?
vest.
I think that was from like that whole culture that came from those biker shows back in the 2000s.
Oh, like
Orange
OCC
County
and shit?
Choppers and the West Coast Choppers and all
Well, they
that stuff.
didn't even wear fucking well, I guess Paul Senior might have worn leather
I'm
vests
pre-
and shit, but they
pretty
didn't have
sure.
fucking
Leather
they didn't have
chaps.
fucking patches and shit on the back like that. Like they weren't
Yeah.
part of a motorcycle club.
But
That's
it
word.
kind of whole spawned the whole like, oh, all these dudes talking about bikes that never even like kind of smelled the exhaust of one. You know what I mean? Like it's just, oh yeah, man, did you see that show? Man, that bike rips, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know. It was a fact.
So you think a lot of people watch it for the status of just watching a show that
I think
appears to
so.
be badass.
totally.
I think that's 100% the case.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that's a good one. I was definitely disappointed by Sons of Anarchy based on how much praise it was given and how much
Oh,
good
yeah.
stuff you've heard about it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what tends to happen with a lot of shit. Like you'll hear your friends and other people just rave about something, and then it ends up being a complete and utter disappointment, like Napoleon Dynamite.
Mm,
Love
Unlike
that show.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
I love that movie.
Hey, nobody once told us, Hills, that Dragon Ball Evolution was going to be an amazing movie.
We set our own expectations.
We set our own expectations and going into it, knowing it was going to be complete and absolute garbage. We were not disappointed, and I loved every second of it.
I had a great time with you.
You guys sound like call center employees.
We had a great date.
Set your expectations.
Yeah, because that's not like how we all met.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't once meet any of you guys in a call center ever. No, didn't
No.
happen. It wasn't a thing.
I think my first interaction with Braden before we actually became friends is he was talking about death metal, and I was like, "Death metal, ew!" And then he fucking scowled at me.
Yeah, that was probably something I did.
I was like, "Whoa,
I
what the hell's
could-
wrong with this dude?"
I could imagine that being a thing. Yeah. I think with Hills and I, we had known each other for about a year or so from working at a different call center, and then we got into the same training class for, the current call center, if you will.
Yeah.
And we just happened to overhear one of us say something about Final Fantasy 11, and we turned to each other. Wait, you play? What?
Is that Step?
Are we-
It's like
are
Step
we-
Brothers.
Are we having a LAN party tonight? Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, that's exactly how it happened. And that was the exact same process how I started hanging out with Chevy too. Because like as if he was playing it. It's just so random for really anybody to get into that game. And for
I
two
think that's
people
a
working at
similar
that call
story
center.
for Tyler and Trayton. They were on the bus together and they had the same
Borderlands?
video. Was it? I don't know what video game it was.
I think it was Borderlands.
I think it was BL2.
Yeah, was it?
Maybe
We'll
one.
have to have them on the air here one time. But yeah, they were both on the bus at the same time. They kind of had the same video game. It's like, hey man,
Well, yeah, they're both just sitting down there, just probably staring at each other with a
Us.
bag between their legs, just a little EB bag. Everybody
Which
knows
one,
the stands. Just sitting there. What's that? What do you got there? The
Game
Xbox,
Yeah,
Xbox
that-
360 game.
Back in the day when you actually had to head to the store and pick up a video game.
Yeah. Yeah, the most I have to move now is sometimes I have to get my wallet to update my credit card information
I know, right? Mine's already saved.
every
I
5
haven't
years.
bought a physical game in like a decade. I swear to God.
I think it's been 2 days for us.
Yeah.
much-
A couple of
Let me check the
That's
timestamp on that
48
email.
hours.
Yeah, I spent $20. Well, it was a little over $20 with the taxes and blah blah, but But yeah, it was only a couple of days ago.
Oh, sorry. We'll go back to series. Did you hear they're redoing or they're continuing Dexter?
What?
Yeah, I did hear that. Yes, that they're going to try to
No.
close it out the right way.
No.
The
no,
whole
just-
lumberjack
No,
thing.
leave it
didn't happen.
leave it
It was a
alone.
dream.
Just leave it alone.
He
It's a
wakes up in a
garbage-
cold sweat.
It's a
Wakes
garbage it's a garbage TV show because of that ending. Fuck that show.
He wakes up from the
Fuck
dream,
that show.
taped to the
No.
table.
No. If it
Are you,
if it ends
are
up
you
being a fucking
speculating, or is that
dream,
what you heard?
I'm speculating.
Okay.
if it ends up being a fucking dream sequence, fuck that show.
Yeah,
I
I hate
hate
fucking
dream
Lost
sequences.
pulled it
I
off,
can't
didn't they?
stand dream sequence. What's that?
Lost
Lost?
pulled it off, didn't
I thought you
No,
said
they
Blossom.
didn't pull it off.
I thought they
No, they did not pull it off
Right.
because it ended up they were spoiler alert. They were
haven't
all
seen
in
it.
limbo the entire fucking time, which is just a giant fucking communal dream and was all bullshit.
Braden is passionate about some things.
Tell us how you really feel.
We're-
Here it
I
is.
hate dream sequences.
so,
They're a fucking cop out.
Just
but
like that,
Ray,
that
are
movie-
you gonna watch the Dexter reboot? Are you gonna give it a chance?
Yeah, I remember when I watched that first episode of Dexter, I was like, "Holy shit, this is fucking cool."
I love Dexter all the way through. There were some slow times, but I thought the whole show was wicked until what everybody thought was.
Well,
Ruin the
I
Whole-
had a question when he, I think this is the last season. You know when he snuck into the hospital all past all those nurses and took out. I don't remember who it was at that point. Was it his sister, wife? I don't know.
No,
I don't
no,
remember.
his sister's still alive and kicking, taking
Right.
care of the kid. I think.
So it was basically when he had to go to the hospital. I was like, how did he get past all the admin staff and he just walked out with the body? I was like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I think I remember that too. That was
It was
a little
weird.
questionable.
You should-
But I
I
guess like how does
I
he kill a
remember-
person every week and hasn't been caught? Like, there's
Yeah.
so many questions.
It was all-
I remember loving the majority of that show. Like
Yeah.
almost every season, loved it, especially the John Lithgow season. He
Oh,
was
he was great.
the best fucking villain.
He was scary. Like,
It's-
he
oh,
played
Terrifying.
that role incredibly. Like from Third Rock from the Sun to that. Like, are you the same person?
I think it's just the attention to detail that they had in the show, and then in the last part, they just fucking gave it to the kids.
That's it. They just couldn't close it out. There, maybe
Like-
some of the writers were way too attached to the character and didn't want to see
All-
it go.
All they needed to do with that last episode was just have him sail off into the storm, and that's it.
Yeah,
I'd be
If
okay
it
with
would
that.
have, if they
'Cause
would have
there was
ended
even,
it
like,
there,
8
it would have been
second black
perfect.
screen, wasn't it? Didn't that happen? And then like 10 seconds later, he's a lumberjack.
Yeah,
It was done.
it was like an extended cut to black.
So end
Wasn't that-
credits.
didn't they do the same thing with Sopranos?
I'm not
No,
sure.
I think
Wait, I haven't seen that yet.
I never.
I haven't seen it yet.
I also haven't seen it, but I know that the final episode they just fade to black and
Fade to
that's
black. And they're arguing.
it. Yeah.
Whatever.
Like,
but I
good.
will check out.
Were
I will
people
check out
happy with
Dexter.
that?
But
I
yeah.
might. I don't know if I'm ready to go back to it or not.
I don't. I'll wait. I'll wait for Ray to check it out, and if it turns out that there was a dream sequence and shit, I'll probably just say fuck that. I'm done.
Are you gonna redo the whole series, Ray, or just the?
I might start it over. I mean, I've got.
Because Lauren has Lauren seen it?
I don't think she'd be into watching that though. That's not her type of show.
What is the Lauren show?
You guys are watching Schitt's Creek, ain't you?
Yeah, we're just finishing up season 4, so it's hard to avoid spoilers today because we were on YouTube and I was just farting around looking at what is the stuff that happens off camera that when they fuck up, the bloopers.
Oh, outtakes.
The outtakes. Yeah, I was watching some of the outtakes and dying on the couch, and then I clicked on a video, and then it spoiled something that was happening in the rest of the season. I was like, "Fuck, I'm an idiot." She's like, "Spoiler alert!" I'm like, "I'm sorry."
David dies. He's dead.
Yeah.
David. Dexter gets him.
There's
There's a crossover. There's a crossover season.
David wanders in the forest, and all of the stuff is there.
David's happy.
David is happy.
You guys
Um,
have been seeing Cobra Kai. Watch Cobra Kai. That shows.
Oh my man, I cannot wait for January.
I haven't watched that yet. I don't know if I want to touch it.
Incredible.
I haven't even seen the Karate Kid.
You don't even need to. You should, but you don't need to.
I can't
Actually, you
jump
probably
in.
do need to. It's really
Yeah,
all about
no, I
franchise.
can't jump into shows or movies like that if there's a prequel.
Well, here's the thing: you love
Karate Kid's
Asians.
incredible.
Mr. Miyagi's Asian.
I know who Mr. Miyagi is. He's also the Three Ninjas grandpa. We've had this conversation.
What
Three
was
Ninjas
that
Kickback. Jonathan Brandis.
Kickback.
I never watched
How
that.
long
What
Three
ago
was-
Ninjas
was that
Knuckle
one,
Up?
Jeff? You just waiting to drop just on the tip of your tongue.
Those first Three Ninjas movies were fucking badass as a kid.
Hey, man.
I'm sure
think
I
it was
would
too
still
old.
enjoy
Little
watching
kids
them.
punching big dudes in the nuts.
It's
Like,
it was it's basically Home Alone but with ninjas.
three trained kids instead
Yeah.
of just McAllister.
Yeah.
Just some angry kid. There's lots of toys.
Fuck man.
But Cobra Kai, 100%.
Yeah.
Wicked show. They're quick seasons. The episodes are under a half hour each. You can burn through a season in a couple of days, and once you watch 1 or 2 episodes, that's all you're gonna think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just finished Fargo. as well. Fargo is unbelievable. If you like the movie, at the very least, you'll like the first season. The second 2 seasons are a little bit different, but yeah, no, that show's pretty awesome too.
I've never seen it ever, any of it.
That's a good movie,
Yeah,
yeah.
same.
Yeah,
That's a good movie, yeah.
that's that, eh?
You go down the road there, and you're
You
shoveling
don't
that
want to
snow.
go down that road.
Oh,
I also have not watched Letterkenny.
What? Why?
I haven't watched it either.
You know,
Too cool.
Good, and you?
that's bad. That's the show right there, guys. Sums her up.
Fuck you and your entire fucking life, you fucking loser. Give your balls a tug.
Fucking snipes over there. Fucking snipes.
Big city snipes, boys. Berta.
Oh my god. The hockey players are the best.
Oh, Shorzy is the best.
Who's Shorzy? I don't remember their names.
So Shorzy's the hockey player that just chirps Riley and Jonesy all the time in that super high pitched voice, and you never see his face because he's actually played by the same actor who plays Wayne.
Simmer down.
Oh, so fucking good.
Yeah,
But
some good one-liners in there for sure.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. It's a fucking funny show because they've got all those Canadian quirks that, you know, we'd get.
Pitter patter.
So true. So true. I've been catching up on Doctor Who in the last couple of days here. Thanks to Ray for the logins.
Silicon Valley was really good.
Love that show.
Silicon Valley was great.
I heard that was really good.
The
Yeah.
double, the mutual jack off. Yeah,
Oh my god.
that was
Oh.
literally one of the best scenes I've ever seen on TV.
Middle
double
Ditch
Dutch
is hilarious.
Oh man, Ray, I'm gonna have to send you that link after if you haven't seen it. Oh my god.
I haven't seen it yet either.
I'll put it to the group. You know, we can put it in the show notes as well.
Let's just do it right now.
Yeah,
It's a
let's
sol-
do it.
it's a
Let's
solid
do it.
What is, I don't know what he's talking about.
Wait, what are we doing?
Hang on.
He's gonna send it
Are
to
you-
the
Yeah, I'll,
Instagram group.
You can send it. You can send it in the Skype chat too, eh?
do you
No,
guys
just-
want to just
that's pretty high tech.
share the screen and watch it?
Yeah,
Is that-
we could totally do that.
Is that copyright?
Okay.
I have no idea.
Who knows? This will never
So-
get monetized
So
anyway.
much for monetization.
Yeah, right.
Well, we're already well into our second part of the show here. So what are we like an hour and a half, hour and 20 for recording?
Hour 28.
Yeah, just about.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Middle Ditch is hilarious, and
Okay,
Oh
it's
fuck
fun.
yeah!
TJ Miller's in there too. He's really funny. I forget that other guy's name. Kujamari.
Yeah,
Probably butchered that.
Is it?
Every time I look at
It's not
Hill's
Kumail
screen, all I
Nanjiani,
see
is it?
I think so. Yeah.
All I
Yeah.
see is his mustache.
Me?
Yeah, all I see is
That's-
mustache.
That's all.
Mustache and long hair. Like guys never.
That's all there is.
What happened? I see nothing. Oh,
Oh, here we go.
Down from Lucio.
I mean, what do we even present tomorrow? Honestly, anyone?
Why do we have to present at all? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, if we're going to fail and be humiliated, why do it on stage in front of 1,000 people in a live streamed audience?
Are you saying we shouldn't even show up?
No offense, but it's basically going to be a public execution.
Yes, and public executions are very popular. It's show business. We are not quitting, Richard.
Or like, I want to present. I do. It's just, I don't know.
Jesus, are you okay? And what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, all good. They let me go.
Who let you go?
When was the last time you slept, Jared?
Absolutely, David. What are we talking about, gents?
We're talking about how I didn't get to present in the prelims because I was too busy getting my face pummeled so that our team could move forward. That's why we're presenting tomorrow. And you know what? We're going to win. Yeah, We're going to win even if I have to go into the auditorium and personally jerk off every guy in the audience.
That's a lot of jerking. And we only have 10 minutes to present, so.
So, we're fucked, aren't we?
Yeah, even if he's jerking 2 at a time, there are what, 800 guys in that room, so that's 400 times whatever the mean jerk time is.
The what?
Mean jerk time.
The
I mean, it
mean
doesn't matter.
jerk
But
time.
hypothetically, time is equal to 4 total jerks at a 2-dick rate.
Unless Ehrlich jerks off 4 guys at a time, and then we can cut that in half.
How would he do 4 guys? He's got 2 hands, so that's 2 dicks at a time, right?
Look, you have 2 guys on either side with their dicks tip to tip, so you're going full length. See?
This makes sense.
Like 2 shake weights.
Yeah, so what we're trying to do, hypothetically, is minimize time, which is 800 dudes multiplied by mean jerk time divided by 4 dicks at a time. Of course, Ehrlich would have to pre-sort guys by height so that their dicks lined up.
Not by height, technically. The measurement that we're looking for really is dick to floor. Call that D2F.
Huh.
Oh my God.
You know, if a guy's dick was long enough, he would be able to reach up or down to another guy with a different D2F. The longer the dick, the greater the D2F bridge. I would still be able to jerk it off in one smooth motion. I would just have to jerk it on an angle.
So D2F sub 1 needs to equal D2F sub 2, and D2F sub 3 needs to equal D2F sub 4, where length L creates a complementary shaft angle. Call that theta D. Now, the orgasm threshold is a function of lambda sub I.
Such an idiot. Middle out. Middle out. Middle out. Oh my God. How could I? Ah!
Guys, does girth similarity affect Ehrlich's ability to jerk different dicks simultaneously?
Shit, yeah, I think it would.
That was good.
That was genius. Pure genius.
Yeah,
That's
The
pretty
show
good.
is so good.
that's comedy gold right there.
Oh, that is. How many takes did they do to get that right? That
They're
must
probably professionals.
Knowing
Think so?
knowing the majority of those comedians in there, so many takes.
Yeah.
So many takes.
TJ Miller would probably derail it every time.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Or Kumail, like
Yeah.
fuck, just off the rails.
Yeah.
Off the rails.
But the entire show's like that. So if you guys haven't watched it,
I've
seriously,
seen the
watch it.
first like 2 or 3 episodes of it. And I just completely get sidetracked, or I think I ended up losing access to to the streaming account at the time or whatever.
It's
But,
so good. Yeah.
but-
I think it was on
But now
HBO.
that I have it up and running again, well,
Yeah. Wicked show. What do you guys want to call it on that note then? It's a pretty good way
Yeah.
to shut her down.
This will probably be split into
I
2
don't
episodes.
I don't think we can get on a much higher note than
Yeah.
jerking 4 dudes off at once.
That's good.
I thought this was about the Dutch rudder, and I don't even remember what movie that was from.
Zach and Mary
That
make
was
a
Zach
porno.
and Miri
Double
make
Dutch rudder.
porno.
Right. So funny.
Where you just
I thought you
kinda-
were talking about that. Yeah. I'm not really. You just kind of.
Yeah.
You're not even jerking each other off. You're just
You're not
shaking each
touching.
other's
You're not
arms.
touching. It's not gay. It's not gay because you're not touching.
Honestly, the
I feel like
best
Vince
part.
Vaughn did that, didn't he? I thought that was a Vince Vaughn thing.
That was not Vince Vaughn. No,
Yeah.
that was Jason Mewes.
Jason Mewes and
It was Jason Mewes.
Seth Rogen.
So
But
fun.
the best part about that movie was fucking Justin Long's character, Brandon St. Randy, the gay porn star at the high school reunion. So good.
It's
Oh my
been so
God,
long
you're
since I've.
Pennies. Oh fuck.
All
that
right,
was a
guys.
All right.
So yeah, let's
Great episode. Thanks for hanging out with us.
So this has been 4D 1P.
4 dips.
4 dip.
Dips.
There goes
Wow.
Jeff once again.
Wait a second. Let me see if I can.
He looks like TJ Miller there.
Yeah, there you go.
Need long hair. Oh, back at the office. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Okay,
There it is. Yeah, yeah.
Invisible cock. He knows where it is. He never loses
found
sight.
Is that because he's Asian?
It probably has something
Yeah. Okay.
to do with it.
We found another high note.
Oh.
Hey Ray, what kind of knees are you?
Philippines.
But then, all right, guys.
All right.
So
Good night.
you guys,
Yep.
Bye bye.
so we'll split this into two then, I guess.
I guess so. We'll figure something out.
Yep. Did you want to spice up that other one that I Frankenstein together?
Spice it up?
I'll put an intro onto it. I don't know. It's like 40 minutes.
I'll fuck around with something this weekend if I get the time to do so. I got to work on